వచ్చింది సార్. ఇక్కడ మెంబర్స్ ఎక్కడ జాయిన్ అవుతారు సార్? ఎక్కడ కనిపిస్తారు? 5 మెంబర్స్. ఓకే, 20 minutes తర్వాత అది స్టార్ట్ చేద్దామా? ఓకే, ఎస్ సార్. గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ ఆల్. Yesterday, simple interest and compound interest we started na. More problems on simple interest and compound interest. See that. The next problem. Yeah. Very good morning all again, once again. In what time will 6,800 amount to 7,480 if simple interest calculated 10% per annum? In what time? Mean time we have to find out. Amount is given and principal also is given. Amount and principal is given. What is the amount? This is amount and this is the principal. So we know that simple interest is equal to what? The amount minus principal. 7,480 minus 6,800. So what is that? 680 is the simple interest. Correct? 200 plus 480. 680 is the simple interest. We know that we have to find the time. Time is equal formula. What is that? Time is equal to 100 into I by P R. That is equal to 100 into 680 by principal is 6,800 into R is 10%. So cancellation. 0s, 68 1, 68 tens. 10 ones, 10 ones. So what we got is the time is 1 year. So time is equal to 1 year. In 1 year, this amount going to become as a 7,480 rupees. Is it clear? So SI how to find out? Amount minus principal. Next another type you will see that 300 become 420 in 2 years at simple interest. What will 620 amount to 3.5 year, the rate being same in both the cases? So we have to find that first rate of interest we have to find out, then that we have to apply for that second case. Case 1, case 2, 2 is there, then we have to find out. See here, this is principal is equal to 300, amount is equal to 420. Then simple interest is equal to how much? 120 is the simple interest. T is equal to 2 years. Rate of interest we don't know that. R is equal to 100 into interest by PT. So 100 into I means 120 by principal means 300 into 2 na? Yes, 100 ones, 100 threes, 3 ones, 3 fours, 2 ones, 2 20s. So what is that? Rate of interest is equal to 20% is given. We got that rate of interest is equal to 20%. Apply this rate of interest for the second condition. 3.5 year is given. Then 620 is the principal. 620 amount interest is equal to PT. How much? 3.5. How much? 7/2 into or 20% by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancellation. 2 cancellation. 62 into 7. This is the interest. 7 6 42 14 4 34. 434 is the interest. We want that amount. Yes, what will that amount being as so both the cases? That if they ask that one simple interest 434, amount is equal to principal plus interest. So 620 plus 434, 1054. 1054 is the total amount for after 3.5 years. Okay. Yeah. Is it clear? Here principal is given, amount is there. So to first find out the simple interest, then time we know that. Now we will get from using that given data, R is equal to 20%. Apply this 20% to that second case to get that amount and also the simple interest. Okay. Thank you. Next. A sum of money amounts to 1760 in 2 years and 2000 rupees in 5 years at simple interest. Find the sum and rate percent. See here, sum we don't know that. 1760 in 2 years, 2000 rupees in 5 years. Some amount we don't know that. That amount has to find out. How to find out that? Here, 2000 rupees in 5 years. This is then 2 years. 1760. Amount will be the same. The principal will be same in the both the cases. What is that? Principal plus 5 years interest is equal to 2000. Correct? Principal plus 2 years simple interest is equal to 1760. Same principal, na? Minus, minus, minus. 3 years simple interest, we will get that how much? 240, na? 7, 8, 9, 100. So 240. 3 ones, 3 eights, 80 rupees. Simple interest is equal to 80 rupees. We got that. Simple interest, 80 is there. Then we want that principal is equal to 100 into I by TR. Rate percent we have to find out now. Principal we know that. We don't know. 100 means what is that? I means 80 rupees by time 2 years and rate of interest we don't know, na? Yeah. This is an let's see here. Leave it this. This is 1 year. 1 year simple interest. 2 years simple interest is equal to what that 160 will be. This is what 1760. That is amount of principal. Amount is equal to 1760. Interest is equal to 160. Subtract that amount minus interest is equal to principal. 1600 is the principal. 1600 is the principal. We can substitute in this one same 160 here. So we want the rate of interest R is equal to 100 into I by PT. So 100 into simple interest is 160 by 1600 into time 2 years. 160 ones, tens, 10 ones, 10 tens. So 2 ones, 2 fives. So R is equal to 5%. Be careful while doing that. Principal plus 5 years interest. Simple interest always same. For every year will become as the same amount. That's rate of interest will be same. Principal plus 2 years simple interest 1760. After subtracting 3 years simple interest will get 1 year simple interest 80 rupees, 2 years simple interest 160. We know that 2 years amount this one, then subtract from this simple interest, we will get the principal. We know the principal and interest and time also there. Rate we have to find out 100 into I by PT. Substitute to get that rate of interest is equal to 5%. Yeah, very good. Is it clear? Okay, na? Clear. The next problem, see that. In what term will 400 rupees at 3% per annum produce the same income as 600 rupees in 4 years at 5% simple interest? In what term will 400 at 3% amount produce the same income as 600 in 4 years at 5%? What we have to take? How to take? Here 600 rupees 4 years and 5% we will get some amount. That amount is equal to that 400 rupees at 3% and what time? Equal, we have to take that. For this one, what we have to take, amount is equal to P into 1 plus TR by 100. 4 into 5 by 100. 4 5s 20, 21s 25s. So 600 into 6 by 5. 5 ones 720 is there. Amount is equal to 720. Amount is equal to 720 or interest is equal to how much? 120. Same income amount. In what time that 400 amount produce the same amount? So 720 amount, 720 rupees is equal to 400 into 1 plus time we don't know 3 by 100. So what we get, 720 is equal to 400 into 100 plus 3t by 100. 100 cancellation 4 times. The next 400. 720 is equal to 400 plus 12t. Then subtract 320 is equal to 12t. 720 minus 400 how much? 320 only na. By 320 by 12. That is the time. That time the amount produces same, not in simple interest. If simple interest is there, we have to take interest, we have to take amount produced. Two cases are there. If you take that amount, time is equal to this. If we take the simple interest, I think we have to calculate simple interest. This is what we'll get, 320 by 12. 4 threes, 4 80s. So 80 by 3 times, nothing but time. Okay. If simple interest take, what is the simple interest we'll take here? 600 means 120 rupees the 120 only na. 120 is the simple interest. 400 into 3 into time we don't know by 100. zeros. So 120 is equal to 12t. Time is equal to 10 years. If you take the simple interest only, time is equal to 10 years. Remember that two problems are there here. If you take that what amount produced that one, the same amount will be take like this. Only calculate the simple interest, that becomes a 10 years. So depending on problem, both cases you have to see that. Here only simple interest is given, take the simple interest. If that simple interest calculates amount will produce means the time is equal to 80 by 3 years will come. Be careful. Okay, both cases we have to check. Is it clear? Next. Here, what sum will amount to 9,900 rupees in 2 years at 5% simple interest? What sum will amount? We don't know the principal. Amount is given. 2 years for 5% simple interest is given. What sum will amount to 9,900 in 2 years, 5% simple interest? What to take? Amount is equal to P into 1 plus TR by 100. 9,900 is equal to principal into 1 plus 2 into 5 by 100. 9,900 is equal to principal into 5 to 10, 10, 10. So 11, 10 ones, 10 plus 1, 11 by 10. It becomes 9,900 into 10 by 11 ones, 11 nines, 0. So 9,000 will be 9,000 rupees is equal to. So the amount is 9,000. Principal is equal to 9,000. Principal is equal to 9,000 we will get. Formula. Amount is given, the time is given, rate is given, P we have to find out. So amount is equal to principal into 1 plus TR by 100 formula. Substituting to get that P is equal to 9,000. Okay. See here. Another simple method we can take this, because see that if the principal is equal to 100 rupees, then interest is equal to how much we'll get? 100 into 2 into 5 by 100. Nothing but 10 rupees. Therefore, amount is equal to 5 to just 10. 110 rupees. Principal plus amount. Principal plus interest is equal to amount. Correct? If 100 rupees principal, then 110 rupees amount. If amount is 9900, means multiplied by 9. 11 nines, 90. So multiplied by 90 means 9,000 will be the principal. So easy method. Just a simple 1 year, 2 years interest 10 rupees for 100 rupees. Then it become the interest become then total amount become that 9,900. So 110 into 90 it becomes. So we have to multiply by 90. So 100 into 90, 9,000 is the answer. Is clear? Yeah, just a simple method. A man had 2,000 rupees, a part of which he lent at 6% and lent over money at 8%. After 1 year, he received 130 rupees as total interest the money lent at 8% was. He has the 2000 rupees distributed in two parts. One is 6% interest and another is 8% rate of interest for 1 year. The total interest received is as an 132. Then what is the amount given for 8%? How to take that? Here, one is 6% and is one is 8%. Here, if the 6%, the total amount 6%, 8%, we don't know that X, Y, Z, don't want. If the total amount taken as 6% amount, what is the interest will come? For 2000 rupees, 6%. How much? 6 to just 12, 120 rupees. 8 to just 16, 160 rupees as a total interest. For 6%, the total interest as for 2000 and 160 as 8%. What is that mixing as a 132 rupees as a mixing? He received the mixing amount is 132. So subtract 160 minus 132. How much? 28. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 8. 8 to 12. 12. Calculation that 4 3s 12, 4 sevens. The amount will be that 7 is to 3. This is 60% and 8% amount. The ratio is 7 is to 3 ratio. 8% amount. 8 means 3. 3 by sum of the ratio. 10 into 2000 rupees. So 10 ones or 200. So 600 rupees is given for 8% and remaining 1400 is given for 6%. Then overall we will get that 132 rupees as a total interest. So how to calculate? Total 6% take as the complete amount for this one and 8% you take the complete 2000 rupees for 8%. Then mixing as an overall he is getting that combined 132, take as an mixing, then subtract to get the ratio, that is 7 is to 3 as 6% is to 7%. Is it clear? Okay, yeah, we'll go for the next. Okay, that is then simple interest. See here, we have to find out the difference between that simple interest and compound interest. Everyone knows that simple interest always every year should be the same amount will produce, but not a compound interest. Compound interest, every time the principal going to change, but simple interest there is no changes in the principal amount. But compound interest, every time the principal going to old and a new principal is entering. So compound amount we have to calculating that. How to find out the compound amount? A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power of N. Amount. In the simple interest, we know that directly we are calculating that simple interest, PTR by 100. Here there is no formula to find the compound interest. First to calculate the amount, subtract the principal to get the compound interest. So compound amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power of N. What is N? Number of years. What is our rate of interest per annum? So this is then calculating the formula. Compound amount will come, then direct amount will come. Then compound interest is equal to compound interest A is equal to amount minus principal. So there simple interest we can calculate directly simple interest, but here amount then subtract the principal to get answer. Yeah, first problem you see that find the amount. Both you find out and tell me that. Find the amount of 800 rupees in 2 years at 5% annum. Find the amount. Compound amount, not amount means sometimes we'll take that. They will mention you compound amount, compound interest. Amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power of n. N is equal to 2 years. 800. Here 5 ones, 5 20s. 20 plus 1, 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. Why I took 2 times? Because a square is there. So 0 0 cancellation. 2 2 just 4. 2 ones to 4s. 2 ones to 4s. So sorry, 2 2s. 2 into 441. So 288. 882 is an amount. Compound amount is equal to. Compound amount is equal to 882. Then compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount is 800 minus 882. Sorry, 882 minus 800. What we get? 82 rupees as an compound interest. Okay. Uh, just how to calculate for the CI. They will mention you find the amount means maybe simple amount or compound amount. They will mention you compound amount. Okay. Find the amount of 1000 rupees in 2 years at 10% per annum compound interest. Nothing but amount only we have to find out. Compound amount, compound interest we have to calculate. Tell me what is the answer for that? 1000 rupees. 2 years 10%. Yes, very good. Very good. Very good. Super. Yes, super. 1210. Very good. Answer is, I mean, compound interest is 210. Amount is 1210. Good. Very simple calculation. This is here 100, sorry, 1000 into 1 plus r by 100 whole square. 10 ones, 10 tens. 10 plus 1, 11. So 1000 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. Why I took 2 times? Because of square term. Zeros cancellation. 10 into 121. So 1210. 1210 is the amount, compound amount. Then compound interest is equal to 1000 rupees subtract to get answer. Very good. Okay. Find the compound interest. 2000 rupees at 15% per annum, compound interest 2 years. 15%. 2000. You find out and tell me, then I'll give that. Simple. You make it, the calculation should be same, easy. Think to do that, calculations will be in easy way. 2000 into 1 plus 15 by 100 whole square na. Yeah, answer 645. Amount compound interest is equal to 645. Is it clear? Just we'll check that. 2000 into, here if we want to calculate, otherwise 115 na? 115 by 100 into 115 by 100. If we want to calculate, zeros cancellation, zeros, one more zero, one more zero, two ones, two fives, five ones, five twos, 10, five threes, 115 into 23. This is one method to calculate. Otherwise, 2000 into 1 plus 15 by 100 na whole square. 5 threes, 5 twenties. 2000 into 20 plus 3, 23 by 20 into 23 by 20. Two zeros cancellation. Two ones, two tens, two ones, two fives. 5 into 23 into 23, 579. Calculate. Your wish. The same answer will get that same. What's the answer? 2645. Huh? 529, sorry. 2645. 2645. So compound interest means subtract the 2000 from that amount. We'll get that. 2645 minus 2000 to get compound interest. Compound interest is equal to 645 is absolutely correct answer. Very good. Not 515. Please check that 615. 615, huh? 23 ones 23, double zero. 23 ones 23, 0. 23 is 115. So 5, 3 plus 1, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2645. Amount will be 2645. Yes. That amount is 645 is the correct calculation, please. Yeah, good. Yes, now it is clear. Then 645 is the correct answer. Okay. Maybe multiplications problems. Yeah, one more problem. What is given here? Sum amounts to 19360 in 2 years at 10% per annum compound interest. The sum is, amount is given. So principal we have to find out here. 19360 in 2 years. That is amount. Principal we have to find out. 19360 is equal to principal into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole square. P into 10 ones, 10 tens. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 by 10 whole square. Means P into 121 by 100. 19360. So 19360 into 100 by 121 is equal to principal. 1600. Okay, 11 table, 11 11s, 11 ones, 11, 83, 11 7, 77, 11 6 na 0, 11 ones, 11, 11 ones, 11, 0. What we get? I think it won't cancel. I think 11 table, 11 once 11 1 7 ah 11 once 11, so 11 fives na, it won't cancellation completely. 11 once 11 66 na, 11 once 11 correct only na. 11 6, sorry 11 ones 11, 11 6 0 160 into 100, so principal is equal to 1600, so 16,000 is the principal. Good. 160 times then 16,000. 11 ones then 66, so 11 6 I took that one. So easy only calculating. Okay, just we'll check that another problem. In what term 600 will amount to 2646 at 11% per compound interest? See that. Time we have to find out now. Time we have to find out. Amount and principal both is given. Na? Amount and principal is both is given. Amount 2646 is equal to 600 into 1 plus 11 by 100 whole power of n. We don't know number of years. Yes, good. Previous problem, super, very good. 16,000, correct. This calculate and tell me. Two six four six by 600. Here what we get 100 plus 11 na? 110 by 100 whole power of n. 111 na? 100 plus 11. 100 plus 11 11 na? 111 na? 111 by 100. So I think difficult is the calculating. 6 table cancellation. 6 ones 0 0. 6 fours 24. 6 fours 24. 24. 6 fours 24. 6 1, yes. 441 by 100 is there. But here there is no calculation. I think that is equal to 111 by 100 whole power of n. Okay. Calculation problem. This we have to, it should be that less than that. Means 21 should get there. If 22% is there, no. Okay, some is calculation problem. We won't get because of here. This is then if 21 is there, 21 whole square means here 10 is there, 10 square will get okay. If n is equal to 100 is there, it should be a 1 year. 1 year means 111 will be, but 441 is there. We won't get the square terms. So problem is then calculation problem. Okay, we'll check that. Next, here the difference between that compound interest and simple interest is given. Then to find the principal, problems are there. That very important problems, very important. The difference between SI and CI on a certain sum of money for 2 years at R% per annum is D. The sum is the difference between that SI and CI or CI and SI on a certain amount. If it is given for 2 years, R% rate of percent is D. Then how to calculate? So 100 by R whole square into D formula we have to apply that. 100 by R whole square into D. D is the, this is formula only for this one. For this one, principal is equal to 100 by R whole square into D. Na? 100 by R whole square into D to get the principal. If 2 years only, this is the only for 2 years. If 3 years is given, that is another formula. Okay, we'll check that. The difference between the SI and CI for certain sum is for 2 years and 10% amount is 80 rupees. The sum is nothing but principal. Principal is equal to, apply this formula, P is equal to, P is equal to what we get, 100 by R. Rate of interest is equal to how much? 10% whole square into 80 rupees a D. This is the difference is 80. Difference is 80. Calculate that answer. 10 ones, 10 tens. 10 square means 100 into 80. So how much? 8,000 is the principal. Okay. Very good. Super. 8,000. Good. So formula application. What is it? To find the principal, 100 by R whole square into D. Okay. Next. So the difference between for 3 years, if it is given the 3 years, use this formula. Principal is equal to 100 D into 100 cube by R square into R plus 300. To calculate that, if simple interest compound interest difference is given D for 3 years and R% ratio, principal to find out 100 into 100, sorry, D into difference between the CI and SI, 100 cube by R square into R plus 300 is the formula to calculate the principal. Okay, please note it down. It is very important. These two compulsory, any one of the problem. Yeah, we'll see that. The difference between the CI and SI for a certain sum of money for 3 years at 4% per annum is 1216. Find the sum. Find the sum. What is the formula? D into 100 cube by R square into R plus 300. That only, na? Yes. D means 1216 into 100 cube by R square. R is 4%, na? 4 square. 4 square 16 into 304, because 100 plus 300 plus R 304. Calculate and tell me the answer. For 4 just 4 3 is 12, 4 4 just 16, 4 7 is 28, 4 6 just 24. 76 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros by 304. I think then 76 4 times 304, I think. 76 into 4, 304. So ones and fours. 4 into 25. 4 ones, 4 25s. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Ones, tens, 2 lakhs, 50,000. Huh? 2 lakhs 50,000. We got it. Very good. Super. Good. Super. Very good. 2 lakhs 50,000. Calculation. Make it the calculation very simple here. 16 table completely will go. If you don't know, then 4 table cancellation. Then 76 in 304 4 times will cancellation. 76 fours 304. 4 ones 425 100. Remaining all zeros. 1 to 4 zeros. So 2 lakhs 50,000. Okay. Very important. Use this formula for 3 years. Chance is there to find out only 3 and 4 years. Sorry, 3 years is there. 2 years and 3 years, the difference between the CA and SA is given. These are formulas to find out. If more than 3 years and 4 years, difficult to find out. If 1 year is there, we can calculate and tell. Okay. See that. When the interest is compounded half yearly, so some people every half year they are going to change that one. So every half year that interest has to add to principal. The principal becomes a new principal. So every 6 months they will add compound interest to the principal. It becomes a new principal every 6 months. So they will get more money. Some people will quarterly, every quarterly. So how to take that? So that is a formula. When interest is compounded half yearly, then compound amount is equal to P into 1 plus rate by 2 by 100 whole power of time is double will be. Time is double. 1 plus R by 2 by 100. Nothing but this formula, please make it that clear. P is, amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 2 by 100 whole power of 2n. Nothing but P into 1 plus R by 200 whole power of 2n. This you take. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 200 whole power of 2n. This is only by, for this one only 100. R by 2 by 100. 1 plus 1 plus R by 2 by 100. Otherwise, R by 200 whole power of 2n. Okay. This formula you take. Yes. When the rate of interest is compounded quarterly, quarterly is given. That's another formula. Amount is equal to, for this is a quarterly. 1 plus this also. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 400 40 take. That's all. R by 4, this is only 1 plus R by 4, 1 plus R by 400 whole power of 4 times. 4 times we have to take. Is it clear? So amount is equal P into 1 plus R by 400 whole power of 40. When we have this one, every quarterly, every half yearly is there, P into 1 plus R by 200. Half means 2.5 years, 1 year. 4 means 4 quarters, nothing but 1 year. That's why 4 times we are taking. Just some problems you'll see here. Yeah. Find the compound interest on 2000 rupees, 12% per annum for 6 months, compound half yearly. Direct 6 months, no? Half yearly means 6 months only, no? Find the compound interest. 2000 rupees. Amount is equal to 2000 into 1 plus R by, R means 12 by 200 whole power of 6 months. Calculated. How to calculate? 6 by 12 years. 6 1 just 6 2 just 1 by 2 years. So 2n, 2 into 1 by 2. Be careful that. So 1, 2000 into 2 6 just 12, 2 hundreds. Very simple. 106 by 100 you take. 100 plus 6, 2 6 just 2 ones 0 0. Now 0 zeros cancellation. 2 6 12, 2 ones 2. 2120. 2120 is the total amount after 6 months. 120 rupees as a compound interest. Here we remember that 6 months how to calculate? 6 by 12 years. Nothing but half year. This is the formula. What is that? 1 plus R by 100 whole power of 2n P into. N means half year. Remember that. So half year means to the power of 1 will come. Be careful that. Okay. This is for compounded half yearly. Next. Find the compound interest 1000 rupees at 8% per annum for 6 months, compound half yearly. Same method. Can you do? And tell me the answer. Directly we can say that answer. Tell me answers. 1000? 1000? Correct only. Tell me. 40. 104 into 1040. Ante. Here 1000 into 1 plus 8 by 200 whole power of 1 by 2 into 2. 2 to cancellation. Because of 6 months means NT na TN or 1000 into 2 fours 2 hundreds. 100 104 by 100 whole power of 1. 2 zeros cancellation. So 1040. So 1040 is the amount. Compound amount is equal to 0. Sorry, 40 rupees. Compound interest. 1000 rupees is there. 40 rupees interest for 8%. Half yearly calculated that. Okay. Find the compound interest for 1000 rupees for 2 years when the rate of interest for first year 4% and the second year is 8%. Find the compound interest for 1000 rupees for 2 years when the rate of interest for first year 4% and the second year 8%. This formula I given that in the ratio and proportion, I think. The percentages I given. If the two ratios percentages different is given, P into 1 plus R1 by 100 into 1 plus R2 by 100. That's all. Amount is equal to. Substitute the formula. 1000 1 plus rate 1 how much? 4%. 4 by 100 into 1 plus 8 by 100. This is first year, this is second year. 4 ones, 425s. 25 plus 1. 1000 into 25, 26 by 25 into 108 by 100. 108 by 100 because of two zeros cancellation that you can take. 5 fives, 5 twos. So 2 into 26 into 108 by 5. Calculating that. Otherwise, as it is, then 10 right multiplication. 260 into 108 by 5. Without cancellation, 10 only take. 10 into 26 into 108 by 10 take as it is. Sorry, 25 now? Better, okay. Calculating that. How much? Decimals will come. Yes. 216 into 5 5 25, 5 2 10. Correct? 5.2. Then multiplication to get answer. Okay. 216 into 5.2. After multiplication to get that amount. Decimals will get. So 52 by first 52 multiplication by 52, then we get a decimal. We can arrange that. 1125.2 na 1125.2. Got it? 1123 na 1123.2. Yes, good. 1123. Okay. Just we'll check that next problem. Yes. The simple interest on the sum of money for 2 years is 600 rupees. Compound interest the same sum at the same rate for 2 years is 615 rupees. Find the sum and rate percent. I think such problem we completed before. The simple interest on the sum of money for 2 years is 600 and the compound interest on the same sum at the same rate for 2 years is 615. The sum and the rate percent is. Simple interest on sum of money for 2 years is 600 rupees. Principal we don't know. Rate of interest we have to calculate. How to do that? Try to do. Simple interest is given 600 is equal to PTR by 100. So 600 is equal to P, we don't know, time 2 years, rate of interest we don't know, by 100. 2 ones, 2 50s. So 600 into 50 by principal is equal to rate of interest. This rate of interest, same rate, same sum and same rate for 2 years. This is what rate of interest. P principal we don't know that. For compound interest is equal to, how to find out that? Amount is equal to compound interest is given. Compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of 2 minus P. Because, yes, if P take common, 1 plus R by 100 whole power of n, sorry, whole square minus 1. This is the compound interest. Okay? What? Same rate. If this rate will apply here, we'll get answer. You think there's much more lengthy problems they won't ask you. Calculate. Any simple, actually this is then simple interest. This is compound interest. Difference is equal to how much? 15 rupees is the difference. Principal, how to find out? 100 into 100 by R whole square into D. Principal is there. The principal is equal to 100 by R we don't know into D means 15. So principal this is then 100 whole square by R into 15. Anyhow, R we have to find out. So if this, I think some any miss there. 615 is the principal, same rate and the same compound interest and the same sum and the same rate. PTR by 100. This is the simple interest. Then compound interest means P into 1 plus R by 100 whole square minus 1. This is the compound interest. This difference is 15 rupees is given. So more calculations. Okay. We'll see that. Lengthy process. Then we'll finish. Okay. We'll finish this. Tomorrow we'll continue. Otherwise, DI will start. Hmm? DI will start? Yes. Okay. Next class we'll start the DI, data interpretation. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you.